it your mission in life to shove it down.
You know we're live now.
Work so fucking hard they fucking shove. Make it so that when they fucking look at you and they see you 5 years from now down the road, they won't even look at you.
Oh, are we getting some Tate inspiration?
They're so fucking embarrassed of what they did or how they
I forgot to post it actually.
or how they tried to fuck with you, that they are embarrassed about what they did and where you went with it.
It's too dark. We weren't this dark last time.
Something happened yesterday when I moved. Pass me the mouse.
Something happened when you moved.
It was brighter before when.
Okay, Kevin. Talk about being
A lot of things happened when you moved.
self-centered, innit? Something happened when I moved.
Why did we go back down? Yikes.
Tom just died. I
There we
think
go.
it's dead.
It's way too bright.
Can you hear me? Do you like ice cream?
No,
Do you want to play a game? It's called the Frog Game. Ladies. This beautiful lady.
Dude, I look like a certified porn star. For real. What the fuck?
Here, 1, 2.
Maybe I
One,
should
two,
shave.
1, 2, mic check. 1, 2.
What the fuck? Happened to the mic?
You still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
That's
Yo,
nice.
yo. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, give me 1 second. We're just setting things up for some reason. This thing is going away.
Yeah, that works, I guess.
Oops, my mic.
Ain't gone cold and wondering
Yeah. Is my
why.
mic working? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's really
Check.
good. It's like
Can you hear the stream? Everything is good?
I can even hear a heartbeat.
Yo, what's up, people? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, today would be actually we're gonna do some discussion about college since my friend from college is here.
Yeah, dude, it's...
Hello.
Okay, yeah. Everyone gone to college?
No.
No?
So
Jesus Christ.
yeah, that's good. Then you have your opinion about not going.
Honestly.
Yeah, perfect. How is it down there?
Down in the swamp
I mean,
or where?
High education and all that. You know, we have different lives.
High education. I don't need to have high education, dude. I had 6 digits in my bank account without ever going to college.
College is not about going in.
not my
College is
go-to.
absolutely not about the money, bro. Let's start there. But if that's your thing with everything, I understand. That's your perspective. But it's not about the money.
No, it's about, yeah, it's not about the money, but why would I go to college right now, right?
If
If I don't want to waste time, energy, and time, energy, and
Smile.
what's that called? I forgot.
I cannot see you, and I just see a picture of your beautiful face, Kev. But I don't see you in the
Industry?
Discord. Yeah, in the Discord.
No, but I'm not in
you
Discord.
won't be
I'm on the
Discord.
stream.
Okay.
So you have to open the stream. You wanna see me?
And mind you, it's a bit delayed as well, so.
Yeah. No, I thought it'd be cool to talk about like how we think about college and stuff. I know you haven't gone to college, so obviously you did your own
I
thing.
did go to college, not just for a little bit. Obviously, I dropped out.
Yeah, 3 months don't count, bro.
Yeah, 3 months is. Ooh, that was pretty lit. See, somebody fucking gets me.
Well, so wait, what's the first question? Like, what are our thoughts on college?
No, just about it, like for example, like you don't have to go to college, obviously. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that. I'm not like, oh, if you don't go to college, obviously.
You're not intelligent or smart.
Are we in this context that we're gonna have that kind of conversation, or is it just about the?
No, your
thing
opinions in
of-
general. So here,
Yes.
here's what you think about the topic. So
That's right, Luke. Fuck college.
some people don't like going to college. Some people think it's stupid. I think I'm in between. I like college because you learn a lot of things, not just studying, but just the experience alone makes you grow.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's something you have to do.
No.
Of course
Like,
not.
because it's expensive. In the end of the day, you might not even use your degree. You know, I know so many people who study
Exactly.
and don't do shit with a degree,
Exactly.
but they might have earned it with experience or whatever. You know, they might have a.
There's different ways through life. One is college.
Yeah.
Can we say it like that? Yes. And what kind of benefits do you get from college?
Well, it
You can
depends
val-
on the person, right? Obviously, if you can, because there's a lot of things you can do without going to college. But some people need to go to college to do it. For example, like doctors and stuff. That's not something you do by YouTube, you know.
Yeah,
Let me see how to cut this bitch up. Like, and try it out.
let's say like this, Kev. You're a business owner.
Yeah.
You have
So-
one guy who's went to college, and you have one guy who hasn't went to college. They both say they can do the same thing. Who are you going to employ? Especially in Sweden.
All right,
as
let's
well.
put a bit. Let's get more into it. You're gonna have a surgery. There's a fucking who's a janitor that's had 10,000s of fucking surgery without ever going to college, and then there comes a guy first day who's gonna do the fucking first surgery ever. Now who you gonna pick? The one with the diploma or the one with 10,000?
That's no reality.
the-
like-
Reality is not like that.
Yeah, at the end of the day. So, all right, if you want to use a doctor example, right? The doctor example is going to end up being I'm like you would go for the person who has a degree or who has a doctorate, because
who
you
has
would just
experience, obviously, because if you do 10,000 surgeries
no,
successfully.
no, because at the end of the day, because that person was employed by by the hospital to do the job, right?
Exactly.
A janitor who's been doing, let's say, surgeries, hypothetically speaking, surgeries in his basement or his house, you know, he probably gets money some other way, maybe criminal.
There
But-
you go, Nami.
Okay.
But
I'm not a
anyway,
criminal.
that's not
I'm a
reality.
businessman.
And
My
if you want to
business is
talk
crime.
about the previous example, let's say Kevin, you know, you're going to employ someone, let's say a graphics designer, right? Let's say another graphic designer you want to employ. So again, for me, that's a little bit moot because it's going to end up depending on who has the better portfolio.
Exactly. In this case, like, it's not even where
yeah.
did you study. Obviously, if you went to an amazing school, that gives you some merit. End of the day, but I want to see your portfolio. I want to see. Okay,
Exactly.
you went to school. That's just you know, boot camp. You learn how to open Photoshop. Congratulations. But what do you know to do with it? So if you have
Exactly.
experience, like in my case, I went to uni. And it was just to get the degree because I knew how to do the stuff that looks better if I can show that I can do it and I have a degree. You know?
Yes.
I didn't really
but
need to
also
do
I think
the whole thing, but I did it just because it looked good, you know? And plus, I wanted to travel and have a good time, mostly that, but yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but you get a receipt on your knowledge, and you know how to work with knowledge. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
uni is about.
obviously. But you have to pay for that receipt as well, though.
Of course.
But the
that's
thing is,
way it
okay,
is.
okay. So now, what I want to do is, I think we're looking at it in the wrong way in terms of what does other people benefit from another person going from college. I think we should be looking at how they benefit you. Now,
Yeah.
if now at the end of the day, right? You don't need to go to college, but
No,
that
you
also
don't.
depends on like whether you know what the hell you're gonna do with your life,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Now, I think a lot of people don't know what the hell they want to do with their life, and so it's
Bro,
probably
after
better
high
for them
school,
to
you're
go to
like what,
college.
19? What
Yeah.
the fuck do you know about what life is?
Yeah.
You're just gonna waste time, money, and
no.
energy.
A lot of people know how to like basically know what they want to do with their lives.
No,
So
they don't.
they end up
Enam,
getting-
no. Where did you get that? Where did you get that from?
I'll interrupt this discussion. Sorry. When you go to college, you meet these motivated people. You meet the people who know what they want to do in life. When you're not in college, you don't meet these people. Same thing with organizations. You go to an organization where they pick people who are motivated. You have young people who are motivated, but you don't see them out there. You
I
see 'em
actually know
working their
people
ass
that
off.
actually. Okay, yeah. Wrap it.
No,
yeah.
but the thing is also what you need to realize is, like I said, there are quite a lot of people who know what they want to do with their lives. Not definitely not
There
everyone
are
want to do.
very little
There's
people. There are very little
yeah,
people
Okay,
who
so
know. There's
whatever
not a
you
lot.
think in your head is the number, right? Whatever you think in your head is the number. But the point is that there are people who know what they want to do with their lives.
No, you're
And
very lucky. At a very young age, you find something that you're passionate about. That is lucky. That is
okay, fine,
very lucky.
okay,
So
fine, they're
there's not a
lucky.
lot of people that
That's
can
what I'm
say like, "Oh, I
saying.
want to do this," because I actually know people that gone to college for like a few years, or like, okay, you do college for 4 years, you did that, you got the diploma, you got hired, but after a few years of doing that fucking job, you're like, this is really not for me. Well, you just wasted time, money, and energy. So why don't you go work first
No, that
after high school?
But that's the thing as well, though.
well,
It's not like
well,
how you gonna go work and do something that they won't let you do unless you have a degree.
What?
Not everybody will hire you for some certain things without a degree.
I
If
think
if you wanna be a graphic designer and you learn to do it by yourself,
But it's
you
not.
can do that.
Yeah.
But if you wanna go be a doctor,
Be a
who's gonna let
doctor.
you? Let me try this guy out.
That's completely That's different. You're
No, but
working.
there's a lot of professions that are the same.
Yeah, but
Again,
there's
And
also a lot of people who has a diploma
That's
going
how it
around
works.
the city looking for jobs. Well, it's not experience over diploma for me.
no, but the thing is, there's certain things you can't do as well. So it's why
Obviously.
obviously just because you go to there's a lot of people who go to college, get out of college, have the dream job already as well. It goes both ways. People go to college
you know
and
what, you know
don't
what?
know what they want to do
Let me
and get a degree
let
they don't want to
me
use.
let
So
me
what
give you
I'm
my example,
so
right?
that's-
Let me give you my example, because to be fair, what JR is saying is something similar to what I have, right? Which is basically, I know what I wanted to do, but then later on I said, you know what, this is not for me. I want to do something else, right?
Yeah.
The but what the point is that because I knew at a certain time, okay, so I believe this is what I want to do. I developed skills that probably a lot of people would not even develop. And so it's probably better for them to go through the whole school system, go through college and all that stuff. Even for my things, I had to go through to college for that. So I wanted to become I wanted to get a job in marketing. I wanted, in my mind, I wanted to become, a head of a marketing division for a company. I went through college, but then again, because I know what I wanted to do, I also wanted to save money. The standard path is you will go through high school and then you will get enough points so that you can get accepted in a university. I didn't do that way. I went through a college, right? And then I basically spent 2 years in just college, and I got the same degree where other people had to spend like 3-4 years in the university to get. And the good thing is, I don't have any loans because I paid it all out of my pocket while working. Whereas these other people who have gone through university, they have now a student loan that they have to, work to pay off.
Yeah.
But because I knew what I wanted to do, I searched for these different avenues to save me money as well, which is what actually helped me, because later on I found out, oh, I don't want to do marketing. I want to become an accountant.
Yeah. So the thing is good. So here's the thing, like Luke is saying, like if you do like JR says, is the best way to do it. Obviously, you try to get a job, start doing some other stuff, then you find something you might like there or not like, and then you try to do something that maybe you need to go to uni for, for example, or somehow you want to be a doctor. Well, then you probably have to go to uni for that, no? But the whole thing is you don't have to go to uni, but if you don't know what you want to do, that's also an option. Because just going to university doesn't mean go do 3 years of
Exactly.
university. You can take a course in uni for 3-4 months, and do that. You get experience from the course, but you get to meet the people, get some of the university experience. So here's the thing about university: it's not just the studying, obviously, because going to uni, you get to meet so many interesting people. People who are like, oh yeah, I had a dream, I'm gonna be a fucking.
Traveling you can meet a lot of people
No,
traveling.
but also,
Yeah,
the
obviously.
thing is, if you don't know what you want to do in your life in early, which is what JR was saying, that they're just were lucky because they knew what they wanted to do. But if they don't know what they want to do, when they go to uni, on whatever course that they go on, eventually it can also help them find something. Okay, you know what? This course I went on is not my thing. So you know what? I'm gonna change.
Yeah.
But
in the middle
here's the dangerous
in
thing
the middle
about
of your
that.
years, you can change your
Yeah, in a few
major, your
years.
minor,
Yeah, you say
your
that now
degrees.
because but people that actually gone through college never had time to ever change what they want to do actually because of the amount of money they're getting paid, but they're miserable with their fucking life. So
That's not true. That's not true at all, bro. That's something coming from
Yeah.
you. There's no reality in this. Just to put this in a context, this is a context of Scandinavian living, Scandinavian system.
yeah,
So for some people, this is uni is a journey through classes as well for society.
obviously.
Because we in Sweden and Scandinavia, we have the possibility to get somewhere,
Yes, if we
even
have
with
free university, it's not a
well, with,
struggle for anybody to go to uni here.
even without uni, you can
Are
do
we
stuff
talking
here.
about Sweden or in college or college in general?
College in Scandinavian context is
Scandinavian,
free
obviously.
here. You don't have to
Well,
pay
Well,
for it.
anybody who does uni, but the thing is, because there's difference obviously per country. I can't talk for anybody who isn't from Sweden and did university. And like for example, America is fucked up. It's not even a joke how much money they waste doing uni there.
Shit. Except the last ex I had, all my exes went to fucking college. Look what they're doing now. None of them are doing the things that they went to college for.
Yeah.
How well it says 4 out of
That's the
5.
journey of life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It is the journey of life, but still,
Yeah,
I'm just
but if you
saying,
look
like,
at
if you don't know what to do,
statistics-
just don't.
Yes,
Just don't
but
go
if you look
to-
at statistics, we have a market. Let's say the building market. Okay, we need engineers. We're putting out information to the society. We need people for this. Okay, the schools start educating people. The courses are starting. They're filling up classes. They're going there. We've been having a demand for engineers, building engineers for 20 years, and it's still working. And we're taking people from outside the world, Sweden as well. So there is a system to this as well. We need this kind of knowledge because we're going to build this in 20 years. So of course there's truth in both.
All I'm saying is college is not needed when you just don't know what to do. Like after high
No,
school, live your life first.
might be needed.
Live your life,
No,
fucking
I'm
work,
sorry.
get some money. Like
I'm sorry. I have to interject with that because the thing is, in my opinion, college is needed if you don't know what the hell you want to do. Because once you get into college or university or whatever, you start getting experience to different things. So
guess
what
I'm
ends
not-
up happening
I
is
guess I'm
you
not-
literally go to a
I-
college.
yeah.
No, but listen, you literally go to college and you would end up basically being exposed to newer things that you probably don't know what you're doing. I don't recommend people to just get a job straight away, right? I would say it's probably better if you go to college part time and then get a job as part time as well. But don't just do your job and not have anything else because what will end up happening
here's the
is
thing, I
you
understand
just
what
do
you
a
mean,
job and then you get stuck there.
Yeah.
A lot of people who have no experience.
That's
what are they
exactly
gonna
what
do?
I just said earlier.
Cleaners working for retail.
That's exactly what I just said earlier. I told you that people that went to college won't have the time, energy, and money for the things they want to do or want to do going to college again just because they're stuck in a job where they're miserable at because they got good income.
Well, that's not what he's saying.
But
He's saying if you
No, but that's
start
what I'm
doing a
saying.
job,
If you start doing a job you can't get out of because you get stuck, it's the same.
but I'm
If you're
sorry to
doing the things you
interrupt
don't love for money, you're basically stuck.
But that's a luxury to be able to say like that. If you have a family to provide, you got to provide for people, and you say you're stuck. If you have a family, you got to have a work. You got to have that. You got to take that shit to provide for your family.
Yeah,
And
if-
and when the door opens, you might change. But for your family to have a good life, you gotta make the money roll. And I'm listening to
Yeah.
Nami. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, but the thing is, with like situations like that, I can understand that they don't have the luxury, obviously, of going to college or whatever. But maybe in Sweden it may be a bit different because you're saying college is free, right?
yeah.
Correct.
Is that right? So in a way, it all really depends on whether they're willing to actually sacrifice the fact that they're not going to be providing for their family, and then learning to basically get a degree to get a better job, or maybe a better job that requires them to have a degree, right? Obviously, with extenuating circumstances, yeah. If it's my family, and let's say no one in my family else is working, or the people that are working are just not providing enough income, so obviously I'm gonna take my family's perspective into what I want to do in my life, and then yeah, maybe I end up working now, but then if I want to get something better, and every other job I apply for says you need to get a degree, then I'm gonna have to go back to college anyway, right?
I guess I have a different perspective because I had two families to feed.
But
I
that's the
mean,
thing.
I also have a family to feed, and I was still doing basically, I was still going college and then still doing a job at the same time. It really depends on a
Did you
person's
have that kid
situation.
then?
But
Did you have your kid when you went to college?
no, I didn't have my kid, but
No.
I was literally one of the few people in my family
Were you
that
were you
was
living alone when you
working
were
that
you
needed
living alone?
they
Were
needed
you living
income from
alone
me.
when you went to college?
No, I
No.
wasn't living alone when I went to
So
college.
where's the struggle?
But the struggle
Really?
is my mom and dad didn't have a lot of money. The
Mm.
jobs that they were doing were not just not enough.
Mm.
At that time, my dad was unemployed. He couldn't get another job. Mom was basically doing a small-time accounting job, and that didn't provide a much. So we were living on just her income. So when I turned like 17, I was like, okay, I need to, I know what I want to do, but I need to also provide for my family. I mean, you saw me. Where was I when we met? I was working in
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
retail
We're
shop,
working.
but at that time I wasn't just working. I was going uni at the same time,
Mm.
or college at that time. So at the end of the day, it really depends on the person whether they're willing to basically, in a way, have no like free time, no social life, and they're just literally going work and going college, work, college, work, college.
Bro, two houses didn't come out of my ass, bro.
No, but you only had one focus.
Yeah, obviously.
See, here's the
You
thing.
had that luxury.
How's
But-
that luxury? Where's the luxury at?
What do you mean?
He said luxury. I had the luxury. What was the luxury?
Of a single focus.
Mm. I had focus. I wanted money. I wanted my family to have a better life than me. Didn't need college for that.
No, but that's the thing. You can't do
But the
work
thing is,
and do
not
anything
everyone
you
is like
want.
Yeah.
you. They are
Huh?
but not everyone is like you.
And the thing is
Yeah.
as well, the thing is the goal as well. You have a job, you do work,
Mm.
and but what's after that? If you're gonna do just whatever work that pays money, and that's good.
Yeah.
Or is there a goal to like strive to something? Or
The thing is, I never had the time to find out what I want to do. Never had the time. I never had that luxury to like, okay, maybe I want to do this and go to uni about it. Never had
Okay,
that time.
but then let's say other people have that luxury that they know what they want to
That's
do.
what
with
I'm
their
saying.
lives,
There's only
or
very
other people
little.
have the luxury of
There's
not knowing
very
what they
little
want to
amount
do,
of
but still
people
affording
that
to
say
go to
like,
college.
oh, there's very little amount of people that says, oh, I want to do this. I'm passionate about this in a very young age. Some people that goes to college are over 30,
Yes.
35, 40.
Yes.
No, a lot of people are actually 19 and 20 when they start uni.
Yeah,
Most
not
of them-
because
most
of
of
the
them,
degree, obviously.
Huh?
They don't go
Most
to
of the
college for the
people-
degree. Obviously, they're going for the degree. When I went to college when I was 19 to be a production technician, it took me 3 months. I was partying every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And that's like the only thing I wanted. Not even about the degree. And then 2 years later, I got to be a production technician without a diploma anyways.
Yeah, because you can work yourself into some businesses, but not all businesses have this like, oh yeah, we can train you so you can be part of
Was
this,
it
right?
was it something like an apprenticeship, or something that's like on-site training, and end up getting a certificate out of it?
Yeah, they flew me to Greece to have the training.
Yeah, so they trained you.
Yeah, so they still trained you, but obviously you didn't have to go to college for that. But again, not everyone's gonna have your life. Not
And not
everyone's
all
gonna
work
be able
works the
to
same
get
in a
lucky
way.
enough to get into a, like pretty much what Kevin said. Not everyone's gonna be really lucky enough to get into a company that they will do that for them.
No.
So in
Most
their
people are looking
cases,
for
I would advise
somebody.
them to go to college if they still don't know what to do. They might as well get a degree in business studies and not do anything that related to what they studied.
So here's the thing as well with going to uni and studying something, obviously, depending on situation or whatever, but like for example in Sweden, people have the luxury to go for free and study. If you study business, doesn't mean you need to become a businessman or something, but that might help you
Exactly.
down the road when you start your own fucking, I don't know, clothing company. And because you study business, you can manage your business on your own and you don't need to get somebody else to do it.
It's about
My example.
validate. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt.
Yeah, go on.
It's about validating your how to say it, your how do I say it? It's about validating your
Knowledge?
förmåga. No, your way of
Abilities?
handling knowledge, your way of
Yeah,
proving
your
that you can
skills, your
work with
abilities.
knowledge. Yes.
Yeah.
For example, in my case, I did go to uni twice. I dropped out of my first year in uni in Kristianstad and I went to do this to Spain. But the first year I did in digital design actually made me the person I am today because I'm a graphic designer who does websites as well. Not all graphic designers can do that. It's because I did a year doing HTML and coding. So just by doing the first year and then deciding I didn't like it and jump into graphic design, I'm a uniquely specified person in my case. And that has nothing to do with me planning, knowing that I like doing it, because I dropped off of uni because I didn't like doing the websites. Now I like doing them,
Okay.
and I can design them by doing the graphic
So
design.
what are you doing now? You own your own company, right?
Yeah.
So what's the plan in 5 years?
Huh?
What's the plan in 5 years?
To develop it.
Nothing to
What
do
you
with
mean?
college.
To develop it,
But,
yeah.
but that had nothing to do with college.
No, it has nothing to do with college, but that's why you go to college for, right? But what do you
No, it's
want to
like-
get out of it?
Different reasons. Oh, we all have different
No,
reasons.
no,
Some
but
people-
like so easy, bro. So the easy answer is obviously I want to have my own company,
Yeah.
so I can do something I like doing,
Mm-hmm.
get paid for it, and be able to have the life I want to have. Do
Well,
it
what's that like?
have freedom to
Freedom.
do whatever I want.
And freedom means what?
Means that I don't have nobody above me telling me what to do.
And what's that? What? How do you get that freedom?
Well, I built my own company, so I don't have nobody else to answer to by myself.
So money.
Yeah.
And
knowledge.
So-
Knowledge.
knowledge. You
It's,
said
money,
knowledge.
it's
No,
not that
but
easy, bro.
Obviously, money is gonna be a big part of it. Okay, so
Exactly.
now let me see this thing.
No, hey, let me interrupt
Money.
here.
Okay, I can go today and break my ass off and work in a fucking mine, make
No,
money.
but I get
I'd
you.
rather make money doing
I'd rather-
something
yeah, I'd rather-
I like doing.
I'd rather get
Right.
paid this much for 80 hours of my work for my own company than work for someone else's work. I get that. I
Yeah,
get that. But I also want money,
yeah.
but I don't want to go to college.
So figure it out. I'm not saying you have to go to college to do it.
Mm.
In my case, it worked out for me going to college.
Yeah.
Because one, it wasn't even like part of the thing was the studying, obviously. Second, all the connections I made in uni is what helped me up as well. I met people with ambition. I met people involved in different things that I never thought of doing, and now are part of my business.
Yeah,
Because
the journey is always fun.
no, but see the thing, you don't have that journey if you don't go to uni. If you go straight and start working, you're skipping that part when you meet the ambition young people. You jump into the job, you start doing whatever they tell you
Why
to
don't
do.
we call one of the billionaires, or what's his name, Buffett? He says that why go to university when a fucking 15-year-old can make more money than your professor is?
Yeah,
but
I'll
not
interrupt you
everybody's
here,
that
bro.
15-year-old.
Hey,
No,
Let me-
not
let me
everybody's
speak now.
15-year-old, but basically money's everywhere.
okay.
Yeah, obviously.
So-
But like I just said, it wasn't about the money, it was about the experience. It wasn't like about making money, it was about having an experience, learning different things, experiencing different people in an environment that, frankly, compared to the rest of the world, is fucking luxurious. Because when you're in university, your life is so much different than when you're in real life. Your day to day is not about
Can I
how
just
much
say
can I
one
pay
point?
rent, can I do this, can I do that.
I was before. Just hold on here.
Yeah, go on.
One thing here now. I
Yeah.
don't even know the name of the. I call you Filipino Tate, but I didn't even know your name. What's
Filipino
your name?
it's JR.
Marking.
JR. Okay. So as I understand, what's most important for your life is money. That's
Money.
what fuels you. That's what makes you go around. That's how you measure stuff. For this discussion in 30
That's
minutes.
for everyone.
That's for you, my friend, not for
For
us.
me.
Yeah, for you. You say
He wants
everyone,
freedom.
but that's for you.
For
Freedom.
him to attend, for him to achieve freedom, he needs what?
Time.
Time.
Yes, but you're interpreting him as money. You just hear money. You don't hear everything else he says.
No, but money is everything.
Money is a factor.
Yeah, without money is what? Like, I mean, why do you even go
Yes,
to work?
of course. But money is a factor as well. Of the thing, sorry, Kev says, Mr. Kev says.
Mhm.
Yes, he said so much more. I saw so much
Yeah,
more. You
he
just heard
says
money.
about you, because you're making a point where money is not everything, and I said, yeah, but Kevin sitting here beside me says that he went through college, he did the experience. It's all about the experience, yes. But by the end of the day, he wants in 5 years, he wants freedom, and how is he gonna achieve that?
Yeah, but bro, here's the thing. You're just cutting it off. What he's trying to say, and which I guess you're not getting. Freedom, I would take it with money, obviously, because that's the most fun part. But like as well, there's the other coin. If okay, I get money, and but I can't have freedom if I'm sick. Can you pay for that? Can you pay for good health?
No,
No. So here's the thing. You have to see the other
that's not
part.
what he said.
No, but here's the other part. What he's mentioning is
Money
money
is
is
a
not
factor.
money
Yeah.
is a factor of it. It's
Yeah.
not everything.
I got
It's
that.
not the core. In your case, obviously, it's more of the core. In my case, it's part of it. It's part of my way to getting freedom is getting money. But obviously, that's what I said. I could go break my back and get as much money as I work in the fucking mine, but I will lose my health. But I can now do something that's more in my pace with my health intact, that I can make money and be more of a normal living person instead of a robot working for somebody else.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, it's more a factor than the goal.
I get that.
Because end of the day, I don't need my over. Like obviously, if I have millions of money, I'll be happier. I guess I can do more things.
We would
But
all be
if I
happy
have
for you,
enough
bro.
money to go around, I can still be happy, right?
Obviously, but you still need money for that.
Yeah, but it's just a factor.
It's just a factor that you want to go to Thailand, you need money for that.
Yeah.
You want to go travel, you need money for that. You need health care, you need money for that. You want this and that. You want food. You need money for that. You need money for everything.
Worse, that's a tool for everything in life, and money is also a tool for free.
I mean, nothing
free
comes
time.
free. Nothing
Free
comes
time.
free.
Free time. If you have money, you work for the money. But if you want to have free time and you don't get no money,
What?
money buys you time. That's what I'm trying to say. Money buys you time to do stuff, to live your life, to evolve, meet people, socializing.
Yeah. So money makes you enjoy life, and money can make you enjoy life even more when you have loads of it.
Time. It's about time. It's not about enjoying the money.
Time. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep on that.
Yeah.
So college.
Guys, my frog
I mean-
mama is calling on me, so I'm gonna leave you in the middle of everything.
It's
I
okay,
hope-
bro. Thanks
I'm
for coming.
invited next time as well, so we'll pick up somewhere. I'm gonna listen to the stream later on.
Sure.
Hi, bro. Thanks for
Enjoy.
coming.
See you
Take
guys.
care, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ollie,
What?
you have a choice right now. A free degree. Now, a snap or 10 million rounds. Which one would you take?
I will take the free degree.
I would take the degree.
You would have taken the degree.
Yeah.
I could take the 10 million and flip it.
Yeah. Hold up.
No. I would take the degree because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, right? Money can go really fast,
So
especially
it's time.
if
bro.
if you get 10 million.
What do you mean? So does time. You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Maybe you invest all your 10 million and all those companies go bankrupt. Then what?
Now that's
The
just
the point
theoretical.
is the point is right. So the point is that
Oh, where do
if
we
you
go?
only care about money, if you only care about money, right? Let's say money is your only driving factor, okay? How do you make more money, right?
Invest.
In okay, fine. Let's say you invest, you're not gonna get a lot of returns because you don't have much money to begin
Ja, du
with.
kan trycka på kontroll där borta.
No, obviously, but you can make a passive
Yeah,
income.
no, obviously no. So what you do is you get a job that ends up paying you money where
No,
you
what
can
I'm getting
actually
at,
put
like I
aside
said,
money.
I would flip
Where actually you
it.
can put aside money.
It's
Listen,
10
where you can
million.
actually put aside money. No, forget the 10 million because the 10 million is like the lottery. In real life, in reality, what you do is you get a job that earns you money, that gives you enough money to also put some money, to the side that you can probably use later on to invest. But at the end of the day,
But the
how
question
do you
was, the
how do you make
question
the most
was,
money
what would you
now?
take? The degree or
Listen,
the 10 million?
how do
That
you
was the
make?
question.
I know, but at the end, that's a moot, that's a moot conversation. But at the end
So
of the
you're
day, if you
making a
want to
different
get
point here now. Because with 10 you
no,
can
no,
go out with
no,
10
no.
million.
Okay, fine. You want to go with that? You want to go with that free degree or 10 million? I get the free degree, because no matter what happens tomorrow, in the event you lose all your money, all your investment, because you can get bad investments.
10
Your
million is a
other
lot of
investment
money
may,
just to lose
yeah, your
tomorrow.
other investment's probably not gonna cover it,
It
right?
depends
Then what
on
are you
what
gonna
you
do?
invest in as well, if you're smart enough.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Yeah, but you're not
Okay.
smart. You
No.
you're a dumb person. You're a dumb person who just got literally 10 million on your lap.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And you just got, and you're dumb enough to say no to it for a free degree.
Here's the
I'll
thing.
get the
Let's
free
not do it
degree.
a bit of an extreme here. Because
No, I'm just making an example.
No,
Which one
but
would you
here's the
take?
thing.
No.
You're not making a fair example.
No.
How much does a degree cost?
How much a degree costs, depending on what
Okay,
course you
let's say
have.
$500,000.
Half a million.
So $500,000 on a degree, so we make it fair. You can't be like,
Yeah,
because otherwise you take the 10 million, you get a degree. no
okay,
way.
let's make it fair. I still take the half a million. Depending on what you do with that half a million.
No, but the thing is, you take the 10 million, the half a million, with what knowledge you have now. You don't have this knowledge when you're starting now.
What do
You
you know?
literally
What
don't have this knowledge when
I,
you're starting out.
what knowledge do you think I have and I don't?
What do you, so alright, so you're saying with the knowledge you have now, somebody just comes to you, gives you a free degree, or gives you half a million, you would obviously take the money now.
I will
In your
stick
life,
around.
right now, this is what will happen. But most people are gonna definitely take the degree. They don't
That's
have to
on
go through
them.
the
I
whole
mean-
slog of taking the degree, and that way they can get a job. With that degree, it doesn't have to be in the same field as the degree. But you can literally get a job with the degree saying, look, I have a degree, and they can get a job from there. And then what ends up happening is they will probably climb the corporate ladder, who knows. But eventually, how you want to make the most money is you want to become the best of the best in that industry.
Yeah. But
If you're a businessman, you probably want to be a CEO of a multinational corporation. Which also leads me on to my next point, which is the majority of CEOs have degrees.
no, they don't.
Yes, they do. You can
Mark
check the
Zuckerberg was the
math.
billionaire doesn't have a degree. Elon
Oh,
Musk
Mark,
dropped out.
Mark,
Mark
Mark Zuckerberg won, right? The majority of CEOs.
The
The majority of
E
CEOs. So I think you have that problem where you're thinking the CEOs are only these
I don't want to
multi-million
be a
people.
CEO.
I'm just telling you, most CEOs who have a very cushy amount of salary every year, it's not like they have little money. All these CEOs, most of them have degrees.
And I can name you a few, not even few, I can name you many of brand today that people haven't even had a degree. Balenciaga, Sarah, owner of them, Kira.
So what? So you're basically
Russian Buffett,
listing out
the
the
one that
little
runs the
few,
oil. They
the
never
little
went to
few, by
college.
the way. The CEOs who don't have degrees are a minority. they are literally a minority.
That's why I would take the. I would rather take the money.
CEOs have degrees.
Then so be it. But I'm trying. I'm not trying to be most of the CEO.
So here, just
It is
why are we?
we're just going round in circles. It's a bit silly because I
No,
thought
you're the only
whole
one
subject
talking. I'm just trying to explain it because you said me this whole thing. You haven't even heard my part. They said I wanted to invest, but you don't know what I'm going to invest in.
it doesn't
Real estate doesn't need a degree.
it doesn't matter exactly what you're going to invest in, right?
Of course it
Because
matters.
at the
It's what's
it
going to
doesn't
bring me money.
actually
That's what. What do you mean?
it doesn't actually matter what you're going to invest in, because you can probably invest in something that is going to be very safe, right? But those safe investments aren't actually going to give you a lot of return.
Real estate is a very risky investment.
Okay, very risky investment, right? So let's say you now invest in very risky investment, very risky real estate properties, right? Any one of them can go belly up. Any one of them can become a bad investment. Any one of them can be a
So you're
big
telling me
crash
that
on you that your other
now
investments
you're
aren't going
giving
to be able to
okay.
cover it.
Now you're giving me options. Would I take the risk or not? I'd still take the risk.
So the thing here
I'm
is,
all about that bread.
so here's the thing: is everybody has their own thing. Some
Exactly,
people
but
value more knowledge. Some people value more the money. It's a bit of what you want. Obviously, this it's like you're saying, you choose the risk over safety, and that's something you would do. In this sport, Ina would choose the safe route and get a degree, maybe knowledge that he can use later, and it won't go away. But same thing there, you can do the risk and turn out it goes well for you as well. But that's the whole conversation. You don't need to do one or the other. That's why it's called an option. You can choose what one works for you best. None of this is like, oh, this is better for you because if you don't do it, then you're doing it wrong. If you go to uni, you're stupid. No, you're
No,
doing,
obviously
you're doing
not.
what
You're
you
doing
want to do.
what you want to
If
do.
you start working right away after high school, well, it's your thing as well. Some people go a long way there. Some people get stuck in the same job their whole life.
But I mean, what point I was just trying to say when the guy was here is because that for you to be able to be successful, you need a fucking degree. Like, it doesn't sound good in my head. It doesn't.
No, but it,
I mean,
and
like I
yeah,
said-
but here's the thing as well.
Like I said, 2 houses didn't come out of my fucking ass, and me putting all my nieces and all my nephews in private school it doesn't come out of a fucking tree.
No, it doesn't. It's hard work. But here's the thing. You're defining something really wide with a simple answer. To be successful, okay, you don't need a degree.
That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
just to be successful.
Just to be successful.
Yeah, you don't need a
You
degree.
didn't need a degree.
Okay, but you want to be a successful doctor, you need a degree.
You need a degree.
So here's the thing: you can't define it wide and like, no, you don't need it. Obviously, that's the whole point. You don't need a college degree, but the thing is, a lot of people need it as well. There's a lot of things that you actually need a degree for. You can't become an engineer and build work for NASA without going through proper training, learning how things work.
No.
You don't pick up a YouTube channel thing and now I want to build the future. No.
No.
Electrician and stuff as well, you have to learn that somehow. If it's not through college, to doing some kind of education. How many kids straight after high school can start working this kind of jobs? Not a lot.
Not a lot.
A few of them can get into a job and get practice, learn through work. That's one way to do it. But not everybody has that option as well. So the best way for you to get anywhere, if you don't know what you're doing, to get a degree in something you might like, or learn something that doesn't require a degree you can do on your own. Right?
Yeah.
Because that's the limitation. Some things obviously you can do on your own. You don't need a degree. You can become a graphic designer because it doesn't hurt nobody if you fuck up on the design. Right? But I can't become an engineer and be like, oh, yeah, fucked up that car. You know, I didn't know it.
By the way.
Was I supposed to do that? You know. So that's the vision. You have to have a bit. Yeah, you don't need uni, but as well in some parts, yes, you do.
Some
And
people.
uni as well, it's not the best thing sometimes. Even there's courses you can do.
Mm.
You don't need to do the whole 3 year thing. You can take a course in graphic design, or you can take a course in some stuff. Obviously, other things are a bit harder. Like,
I love how people think I'm dumb as fuck when I actually know business. I know how money works, right? Like, dude, I was feeding 2 family, bought them 2 houses, put them in private school, and I still have 6 digits in my bank account.
yeah,
Like, come on, stop. Like, I'm not that screwed. I just know how money works, and I'm all about that. Otherwise, if you're about the bread, then you're about the bread.
yeah. That's different values for different people.
Mm. It's like as the way said, like this guy called me a gangster, so I put a pistol in his mouth and lectured him. Said I'm not a gangster, I'm a businessman. My business is crime.
Yeah, no, but like, but here's the thing I wanted to say before the whole uni thing. Obviously, knowledge wasn't the whole team making money. Yeah, fine. But as well, like I was trying to say, the experience.
Obviously, the experience is very important.
Yeah, and that's the thing that was valuable for me.
Like it's like challenging you. Like, could you actually do this? That's the challenge. Can you be consistent?
Not even that, bro. I'm not talking about the actually going to uni. I'm talking going to the parties, meeting people, just having a good time.
Yeah, that too, obviously. But can you be consistent with your college, going for that degree, whilst going partying?
No, I managed. What you mean? It's not the hardest thing to go through uni, bro. Uni is not as hard as people make it think. Depending on
Where you're shooting at.
No, but here's the thing. It depends on what you're doing as well. Obviously, if somebody wants to be a doctor, that's a whole different level of uni. You have to do 7 years, whatever the whole thing, and learn the whole body. But a lot of degrees are not that hard, right? You want to become an electrician, there's limit to the knowledge you need to know, and that's it. It doesn't change. It's there. You want to become a graphic designer, even easier. So right, you want to become, I don't know, a fucking history teacher. I can't imagine it's the hardest thing to learn a bit about history and be able to teach the kids that. So, and obviously some other things are harder. So, but in the way you need to find a way to push through it. No, and there's the thing. You learn how
you need to be really passionate about something to be like, okay, I want to go to college. Like, passionate.
No, that was the whole point we were doing before. You don't even need to be passionate to start uni.
So you're just gonna waste time, money, and space, and time, money, and energy
Bro, you waste time
into
on
something that might and might not work out.
That's everything in life, bro. Just because you're working, making some money, you're still wasting time and money because you're not making enough money to save it. Because every month you're working for your ticket because you don't have a high-paying job.
Shit.
So you're wasting the time and money. You
I'd
did
rather
good.
waste my time trying to double what I had last month.
Yeah, but here's the thing: not everybody has the job where he can do that.
No, I don't.
So if you tell me that everybody can get a job and they just need to work hard and gonna make money, okay, then everybody should work. But you can't.
No.
Not everybody can get a job where they can get enough money in, so the next month they can work hard and get more money and save up that money. Because not everybody's situation as well, like Christina was saying, is the same. Some people have family, kids, whatever they have, they need to feed, and that's how they get stuck, or they have to no options, right? So that's different. Like we said, we're talking about our experience and our experience in Swedish. Obviously, we have way more luxury in just studying. So obviously, if everybody had the same option as we did, I think the story would be different as well.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have to worry about making money to help your family and only had to worry about, do you want to go to school or not? It's up to you, right? Then your story might be different as well. Because then you'll be like, fuck, let me try this, I have the time to do it. And that's the thing. We have different amount of time and needs right now. For example, I had it pretty easy. I could just do it. I don't have no kids, nobody to take care
Yeah,
of.
I know that. But
And that's why I did the way I did it.
people think time is like, dude, we don't have a lot of time. World War II didn't happen. Like World War II happened not so long ago. We didn't. We don't have a lot of time.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter.
I know.
Nobody can promise you that you will have more time than me or less time than me. Tomorrow you can wake up, a car hits you, done, game over. Are you gonna be worried about that job you didn't do or that uni you didn't do? No, you didn't. Everything you did is gone. Didn't matter for nobody.
Exactly.
In 100 years, nobody's gonna remember it. That's what I'm saying. The whole point is not just chasing that money, just fucking living as well.
Yeah, but yeah, like we said in the start, right? Like we don't need college. It's only for people that wants it, right? It's not like I'm not living my life just because I didn't went to college.
Exactly.
The thing is, I don't think a lot of people actually want to go to college, but it's probably the best thing that they should do.
That I agree on. Sometimes they're even forced to do it.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I, I don't know. Like let's say you're a dad, okay, and you got children. Your children are saying, you know what, after high school, that's the max. I don't want to go college, but they don't know what the hell they're doing in their lives. It's like, oh yeah, I'll figure something out. I mean, what do you do? Do you just let them do that? Because most likely, statistically speaking, if you let them do that and they can't actually get settled, you're gonna be the one flipping their bill up until the, I don't know, 25, 30 even.
I mean,
Would
I
you
get
rather
that.
just them go to college?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but put it in
You know?
perspective, that's what happened to me. Like my father did want me to go to college, and he gave up, forcing me to it. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do right now. I mean, I end up fine. I hope. Shit.
No, but the thing is, it's different for everybody. Like
It's different for everybody.
everybody, but it's it's a good way to learn. Like just doing college. Obviously, here's the thing: you don't even need to do full college. You can do college for a year, half a year. It's not a commitment. You need to do all of them because end of the day. But here's the thing: a lot of people just finish it and say, I don't know what to do. Let me just do this instead of actually thinking what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, do you really like it? Do you want to continue? Nah, I already started. Let me finish it. But that's the easy thing to do in Sweden because it doesn't really cost you. And most of the time,
What about everywhere else though?
I can speak for everybody.
I mean,
else.
everywhere. I mean, if you want to talk about
If you
UK,
want to do uni, you shouldn't even do it in America at all because it's too fucking expensive because it ruins your life.
yeah.
It's not even an
But
option.
but let's say you want to do it in the UK, it's probably better even if you end up, with a massive student loan. It's probably end up better that you just finish it off, because what will happen is even if you drop out mid, in like let's say year 2, and you got 3 years, you still have to pay that back. It's not like you can't pay that back. You have to pay that back.
Yeah.
And now you put yourself at a statistical disadvantage against someone who actually has a finished degree.
Yeah, but I guess you have to think about it as well. If it's not something you feel you're gonna do well in,
I think it's just better off if you end up finishing the degree and you end up getting a job that has nothing to do with the degree. Because like in my case, I have a marketing degree, but I'm an accountant. The thing is, because I have a degree as well. A lot of companies, they don't actually care what the degree is on, so long as you have a degree.
yeah, because bro, looking
I
from a
was
business
still
perspective, end of the day, a degree is not whatever you studied. A degree is just showing to an employer that you can go to somewhere, sit down from a certain hour to certain hour, do the work, and pass it for a few years.
That's an experience.
Commitment.
Does that?
I
Does an
just
experience
I
show
just think
that
in the
as well?
Yeah.
In a business point of view, is just more about commitment. The fact that you're not like, let's say you're applying to my business. Your business has nothing to do with your degree. In a way, it just shows that you're, I guess, willing or committed to finish
Yeah.
something. You
That
know,
means that you can learn something. It means
it's
you're
just level
willing.
one commitment. That's it.
But doesn't experience does that as well?
Yeah, but that's if you have a job.
Yeah, obviously. You got those jobs.
But if you come to, I don't know, you're gonna become an accountant and you had a job working as I don't know what, they're gonna look at it of what's this relevant.
Mm.
But if you went to a university to learn something, that experience shows that, oh, you are willing to come to somewhere to learn something new that you do not know nothing about. You kept going for like 4 years or longer, 3 years the degrees,
Mm.
and that shows that you were willing to commit to do that, right?
But also,
But if you tell
now,
somebody, no, I worked at McDonald's for 2 years just flipping burgers, that doesn't tell them anything except that, oh, you were willing to go there and flip burgers. You know, they look at it differently.
Mm.
But yeah, obviously, if you have experience in business and go to another job of business, they're gonna tell you, yeah, you have what you need. They don't need to look at the degree
Mm.
because then you have experience in the job you're looking for.
Thank you.
But that's the thing.
but also,
Not
but
everybody,
also,
especially after high school, who the fuck has any experience working? You just finished
No
high
one.
school. If you have any work experience, like you did some few jobs, doing some small jobs here and there, but you don't have enough experience to go to a company and be like, yes, I will work with you guys. Here's my experience. Hire me.
That contradicts like me and the whole college thing as well. Though. I mean, why would you go to college if you don't know what the fuck you want to do?
Why would you start flipping burgers if you don't know what you want to do?
Money.
Yeah, but you're not. What are you making flipping burgers, right?
Huh?
Paying your own rent and everything up to flipping burgers. You have a few thousand after that,
Mm-hmm.
or you go get a free degree and get fucking. Or you can take a student loan,
Mm-hmm.
live life, and try to figure out what you want to do instead.
I mean, like, it doesn't have to be McDonald's. Like, you can go for anything after high school.
Mm.
Well, not anything, but you can go shot for it.
Yeah,
but to be
like,
fair,
tell me
did
a
you
job
know?
you're gonna get
Did you know
paid
even
really well
McDonald's?
doing,
Listen, did you know even McDonald's to become a supervisor in a branch for McDonald's, you need to have a degree.
Mm.
They don't make you a supervisor unless you have a degree.
Damn, that's hardcore for McDonald's, man. Damn.
No, but also now, if you want to look at my situation, right? Let's say I wanted to, I guess move up, move up, or let's say I wanted to become a independent contractor for accounting. I can't submit, company accounts without having the relevant degree.
Mm.
Yeah.
And wake this boy up, man. He hasn't spoke the whole stream.
He's just here.
He's the witness.
He's the witness.
Witness.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Actually, I just want to know,
Yeah?
Ollie, does he have what does he have? Just high school. That's it.
That's it.
Did he go college?
No, I haven't.
Did you go college?
No.
Hmm?
He didn't.
Yeah. He just finished high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more questions there? Me again, guys? Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. Well, I didn't really want to violate him on stream, but it's the thing is,
No,
it's
his
more
work
like
experience.
it's
Why
more
don't you
like
ask him about his work experience?
yeah, but the work experience is not gonna be much unless he wants to do something with it. You know,
What is
Like,
your work
for-
experience, man?
like for example, look at him. He's been drifting through life, right?
Drifting through life?
Drifting through life, as in just going with the waves, just staying in
Going
the
with the
moment,
waves?
like whatever, Like he doesn't even have a focus at all. Maybe, and this is a suggestion, maybe when he was a bit more younger, if he was, somewhat pushed towards college that is free in Sweden, he can probably be applying for jobs that are above what he's doing now.
And why don't you
It's my
ask him where he
opinion.
works?
Right? Yeah, well, where do you work?
Ask him how he got it.
How did you get it? Did the manager have to beat you 3-0?
No, but
Bro,
here's the thing.
speak. No, but I'm
Uh,
just saying. I'm just saying. Some people, it may just be better for them, even if it's not. Even if it may not help them long term, but it may just be better for them to go through the whole college process,
Oh, feet.
especially if it's
You're
free.
gonna need to pay for those if you want to see my feet.
Yeah,
Start
no, but
OnlyFans.
I understand the point there. It's like obviously, but that's the whole point we're trying to make. No, that like it's just by doing it, you might find what you want to do. Obviously, it's free in Sweden. It's an option to just do it. You know,
Yeah.
other countries don't have the luxury to just study and do whichever. Actually, I think all of Europe is free, isn't it?
Huh?
I think all of Europe has free
No.
college.
Not only.
No.
No,
In the
just
UK, it's free high school. That's
free
it.
high school.
Ah, but you guys don't have a. You're not part of us anymore.
No, no,
Relax.
no. No. To be fair, even while we
I
were
think
part of the
Germany is
EU,
free. For Germans,
even while we were part of the EU, it was just up to high school free, and then you had to go, to like university or college, but it's all you have to pay for it. The only time you can get a student loan really is if you go through university, not college.
University, yeah. We can come. Yeah, I was thinking that there's a difference between college and university.
No, Germany, Norway, Finland, Sweden, France, Austria,
Okay.
Spain, Greece. A lot of Europe does the whole free college thing.
Nice.
What was I? I was thinking like college and university are two different things.
No, it's the same thing. A college is.
Well, I'm treating them as the same thing.
Huh?
I'm treating it like it's the same thing.
It is. The only difference is the size of it. A college is like a school that will teach you like something like specialized. A university is a collection of colleges that has all these different schools in it.
Mm.
Like you can go to a college, it's just design.
Yeah.
Teach only design. You can go to university, they have design, economics, and the whole thing. It's a big campus.
You know what I've been thinking about? Now I'm going away with this college thing. You know what I've been thinking about? Government, yeah. Government is made by the people, for the people, to the people. So basically, the government is our public servant.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
What it's supposed to be.
yeah, and meanwhile, we are the private sector, right? Because of our human rights.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we don't have this commandment here in Sweden, you can still play the fifth, so it still counts.
No,
Of course, you
No.
we don't have.
Why would you plead the
we
fifth?
don't
There
have
is no the fifth.
like by that I mean like if you don't want to say or if you don't want
The right to
affect-
remain silent, basically,
exactly
so
the right
self-incriminate.
You
yeah,
always
right.
have the right to remain silent, but,
That's what I'm
but it's
saying.
not a defense here.
Huh?
But it's not a defense.
It depends what.
Like they have the whole thing with the 50 in the states that you can't incriminate yourself by saying something, right? But here's the thing: that means that you did something that's incriminating.
Mm.
The only thing you don't need to say it.
That what I'm saying is human rights.
It's not a human right.
The right to say like the right to have
To remain silent.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a human right.
It's not a human right. It's a
That's a
American
legal
thing.
right.
Huh?
It's a legal right. It's not a human right.
Okay, thank
Human
you.
right,
Illegal
human
Illegal-
right.
Sorry about that. My bad. Illegal right.
Yeah.
So, by mean, we are the private sector. So, us people that follow the government basically should know everything about the government,
Mm-hmm.
and the government shouldn't know anything about us.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it that we don't know anything about the government, but the government knows a lot about us.
It depends. What do you
But
want to
you
know
know
about the
everything
government?
about the government is available free to read for anybody to read who wants to read it.
Yeah.
Not
but only-
everything. No, no. But by the way, not everything. There's some top secret things they're not supposed to really
Obviously,
share
things
with
that you
you.
can't
But
disclose, but later they become disclosed. They have a time in life on the shelf,
yeah,
and obviously, depending on the country, they hide every stuff and everything.
Mm.
But yeah,
Isn't that fucked up?
well, yeah. So
why?
your point was that the government is fucked up.
No, my point is that we're
No, but why
supposed
is
to
that
know
fucked up?
everything about the government, and the government shouldn't know a lot about us
Why not?
because we're the private sector.
Bro,
Well, the go.
if the government is supposed to know anything about you, how are you supposed to give you healthcare, give you all this other stuff?
It's more than that.
Huh?
It's more than that.
What do you mean?
So, okay, yeah, you're right about the healthcare and stuff like that. But why can't the government just put everything out there?
Because there are several reasons. Like, let's say one example is, let's say there's something, right, that we're not really supposed to know. I don't know, like, I don't know, a looming conflict with another country. They may go to war, or let's say even a trade deal that they didn't get with another country. Why don't they want to release it to the public? Well, one, maybe if they release it, the public will go mad. Depending on how woke someone is, they probably will go rioting, looting.
Yeah, there's reasons to keep secrets. That's it. 'Cause,
But what I want to
bro,
know
you
is
can't
why
forget the thing as
why
well.
is it effed up? I
Huh?
don't get it. Why why is it fucked up for them to keep some things from the public?
Because it makes more sense than making panic, you know? Because there are a lot of things that you can't be like,
There's
Yeah.
always two sides at that point.
there's always two sides of anything.
But why I want to know why is it fucked up that they're doing that? I don't think it's fucked up.
I'm just saying, like, for me, it's fucked up.
Yeah, why? That's what I'm asking.
Because that's what I'm saying, because we are the private sector. The government should know a lot about us, but they do. Yet we don't know anything, and the government is basically our public servant. It's for the people, by the people, to the people.
Not every government, but go on.
Yeah, but that's I know, obviously, but the majority of it.
Why should the government know things about you, but because you're the private sector? Maybe one, they need to keep a tally of how many citizens they have. Maybe that's why they probably
Then why
know
don't
you
they-
because you have a
then-
passport, because you have a passport, because you like traveling. They also want to keep track of how many people are coming in the country. That's why again the passport thing comes up.
Now, here's the thing, a lot of the things they need to keep track of as well does is for developing.
Man, we have
Yeah.
no views when we're talking about.
Are you able to drive? Maybe they want to keep track of that. If you're not able to drive, then police can actually do their work. I don't know. There's several reasons why they should know stuff about us. But I guess because we don't know some things of the government, that's fucked up. I don't get it.
I
I
know,
don't
it's
get it.
like the government needs to know a lot of things, and they do. But there's a limitation on to what they should know.
Thank you.
Like
But-
what?
But not like, oh, what are you browsing on your computer at nights?
What are you agreeing to when you terms and conditions?
You know, stuff like that. Tracking your private life in general. Obviously, things that we concede to giving, like, for the bettering of the world, we can give, but there should
I
be a
don't know.
limit, There
Okay,
should-
so
there shouldn't be a camera following you wherever you go all the time.
all right. So let's say about the computer thing. Yes, I agree they shouldn't really be looking at what you're browsing, right, every day. But let's say they have a suspicion, should they be allowed to browse?
Hmm?
Let's say there's a suspicion on you, should they be allowed to browse?
No, I think
Because,
it goes against your human rights. I mean, if they don't have any proof, that's like saying, "Can we go into your house because we have a suspicion
a
that you have drugs in
suspicion,
there?"
a suspicion is not proof, but a suspicion can lead to proof.
Yeah, but
So,
suspicion
But
is not a
suspicion,
crime.
it's not a crime,
It's
so
not a crime.
it's like I believe you might do something bad tomorrow, so I'm not gonna arrest you today just in case.
no, not arrest you.
No, but it's the same thing.
That's different.
Can
That's
I
different.
arrest you because I think you might do something bad?
Well, how do you think stuff like, even what Chris Anson's, what was it? Like, what's the African show in the US with Chris Hansen? To
Jeff
Catch a
Dahmer?
Predator? Yeah, To Catch a
I know which
Predator,
one,
right?
Yeah, I don't know the show name.
So To Catch a Predator, stuff like that, you technically browse some, like
Yeah, but you
a lot of
shouldn't.
them they browse,
Yeah,
but that's
Yes.
because they had a suspicion.
I know, but you shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Just because you have a suspicion, you can't.
Can't violate human rights.
Well,
can't-
the thing is, if they violate human rights, you have a whole appeal system there, or you have a whole
Yeah, but that's the
consequences.
thing. It's like
You can get money out of it.
You're assuming something's gonna happen or suspicion something's gonna happen. You can't act before the fact of. If I know you're gonna shoot somebody, I can stop you, right? Because I see it's happening or whatever is gonna happen, right? But if I think you might shoot somebody, but not you, I don't know why or anything else, I don't have any proof that you would do it. Am I supposed to start stalking you around until the day you show me you're gonna do something?
Yeah, because maybe you have actually enough, or you've done maybe enough for them to be
You
suspicious
haven't watched
about it.
Psychopaths, have you?
Just because some people, right, some people can fool, people to think that they're not doing anything suspicious, doesn't mean that they can't do, they shouldn't actually look, okay, what's suspicious about this guy? Let's look at him. Let's keep a close eye on him or her.
How safe?
Yeah, you're allowed to keep an eye on it, but you're not allowed to pass certain things,
Yeah.
Obviously, keep an eye on the guy, but you're not. I can't start bugging your house, tracking everything you do. You have to find another way around it because there's a limit of how far in you can go before having any proof. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a certain limit. It's like I can't arrest you for something you haven't done yet until you do the crime,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I have to wait either until you're gonna do the crime or catch you some other way to do it. But the solution is not me arresting you today because you didn't do anything yet. Same thing with other. I can't break and start tracking everything you do because I have a hunch. If I have a legit way, like for example, oh yeah, I know you're connected to a terrorist. That's why I'm looking at you. That's not a suspicion. That's because there's a high chance prove that you have had contact with these kind of people, right? Then you might be
Yeah.
tracking something. I can't be like, oh, just because he has a beard and looks like he could be dangerous, I'm gonna track every move he makes.
No, nothing like that. I haven't said anything like that.
No, but
I
that was the
said-
thing with a hunch. If I have a hunch that you might do something bad, I can track you. No, you're not. You have to have some kind of proof or something legit that makes it allow. Then you can start doing. You need to have some kind of evidence or argument that works. Not just he may be, maybe not. You know.
No, nothing like that. What I
that-
mean by suspicion is you've done something, right? That somebody may have basically been alerted to it. Let's say the police,
I mean, if you
right?
have a witness,
But
obviously.
but they don't have enough to basically arrest you. They don't have enough to prosecute you. They don't have enough for things. But then nothing stops them from basically, like in a way stalking you, if you
Yeah,
want to use
but
that
to a
word.
certain degree. They can't break into your house. They can't
Obviously, they
burgle
can't break
or
into your house.
no,
No,
no, but
they
I'm
can't
saying,
break into your
but like
house.
there needs to be a limit. They can't track your what you're doing on your phone and everything, because that's breaking your privacy. They can track you from outside your house whenever you're up in public and doing things in
Yes,
public.
yes.
That's fine, but they can't track your private information, your private, what you're googling, what you're doing, all that stuff. That, you know what I mean?
It depends. Yeah, well, I know
If
what you
you're
mean.
if
I
you're
know
on a
what you
public
mean, but
computer doing it, okay, I won't fight you there. You're in public doing it. But if you're in privacy of your home doing something, I think it should be. It's the same way that they can't just come into your house and search it without a warrant. If you're doing things on your computer, still you still need a warrant to check it, right? You need to have suspicion or proof of something.
but that's okay. So, what is a warrant? A warrant is basically a permission for you to do that, right? Because you have enough suspicion
No, because you
on
have
the
proof.
person.
Because you have proof.
No, it's not suspicion. You have proof. You don't get a warrant unless you have some kind of proof. The proof can be that they saw you do interacting with somebody. There's different kinds of proof. We can talk about that differently, but you know what I mean? You don't get a warrant on a hunch. Then everybody would get warrants for everything. A hunch is not, oh, we think he does it, you know? A hunch is just, you don't have proof. But if you have, for example, a test, somebody witnessing, I saw this guy transporting guns into his garage. That's not a hunch. That's, oh, you have some sort of proof that this happened. You go check it and you have to verify it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why there's a problem with they can't arrest some certain people, you know, that are very well hidden and stuff because they hide everything and there's no proof against them doing some crimes. And obviously it's a struggle, but that's as well. It shouldn't be just because it's hard. It shouldn't be made easy, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's why I don't like the whole like people they track everything you do. That's why people always use VPNs now. But even that doesn't work because you can just track the actual company that has the VPN as well and get information from them. So
It's fucked up.
yeah, that's the whole thing. But either way, there should always be less.
It's like, but in America, it's pretty funny how it works in the U.S. because you're basically guilty until proven.
Hmm?
You're already guilty until before you're like guilty until proven.
Hmm?
It's not proven until guilty.
No, it is, isn't it?
No, it should be.
Is it that whole thing where you have to prove somebody's no? Because well, it depends.
Right, like look at this. Three college girls, blonde, right? It says like this guy is just looking at one of them, and they all went and said that he raped them three of them.
Mm-hmm.
No zero proof. They put this kid in jail,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then he was proven innocent afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But then those three girls get to live on with their life like it's normal.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Or some messed up shit.
While he spent jail in life, he's not gonna be able to find work. You got the scar of that shit for life, basically.
Yeah.
And then these three girls are just, just having fun with their lives. Being a man sucks sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's rough. You're good enough, you're quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Basically, because from what I know, right? The things like if there's enough suspicion on a person, if if there's enough suspicion on a person, the police can just get a warrant on that suspicion, and then obviously for stuff like let's say computer, right? They are allowed to look at your computer, not necessarily enter your house, but they're allowed to look at your computer, especially if it's something like a hacking violation or something like that, like a hack. Because what will end up happening is if someone, let's say, hacked, right? Not necessarily the person that they hacked will get a notification of the hack, but they can say we feel like our system has been hacked.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the
But
IP
then
address.
they have to track this to that computer they're gonna search.
Yeah. We got the
Then
IP
you have
address,
proof that
right?
that computer somehow is connected to that.
Yeah. No,
And that's how you have
like
proof.
the
It's not a
like
hunch.
the IP address, So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
but that's proof.
obviously,
That's not a hunch.
yeah, but then that's a hunch, right?
No, that's proof. If somebody tracks your IP address, that means that this IP address it hacked that computer. Then
No,
that's enough to get a warrant.
it's technically not proof because a person could obviously be using a VPN.
Yeah, end of the day, it's proof to make a search. If somebody spoofed that IP address, it's gonna come out with the search. But that proof points to that direction, right? That's not a hunch. That's physical evidence that pointed to the computer somehow.
Well, it's hacked. It's not physical evidence.
Digital evidence.
Get you
Semantics.
back.
It's semantics, but at the end of the day, that's not a hunch. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't suspect. There needs to see some kind of proof, and that's proof enough to do a search. That's why I told you the example. Somebody sees something or says that this guy did something with some kind of something back in it. You can do the search.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But I can't be like, oh, call the police. Yeah, this guy's doing something illegal. Search his house. They won't just go in and search. I can't just make that call.
Yeah, I'm not saying that obviously. Oh, so
That would be a hunch.
so no. So if one person comes, right, that's not enough, right? But I believe there's also
If
there's
one
also a limit.
person
One
just
second.
without any proof says it, no. But if a person is like a witness or something, maybe it's different. Like I saw this there and there happen, but then it's a different allegation because then they're doing this through this person, and if the person is lying, well, then he's gets in problems, you know. So that's a different way.
Yeah, obviously. But so the thing is, right? As for from what I know, right? If obviously one person says, "I believe this person is doing something," right? That's not, that's not. Obviously, a police can't just say, "Okay, give me a warrant. Let's go, raid this house." No.
Yeah.
But if it's like 5 or 6, I forgot the exact number, but there is an actual number, at least in the UK, where if a certain number of people do report or does a report for this one person, and it's for the same thing, other people that report.
Yeah, then it's a pattern, and that's proof like of something going on.
Oh,
there.
but
That's
but no,
witness.
but you see, that's still suspicion. There is no proof. That's still suspicion.
No, but enough people have come forward so it becomes proof. The people become the proof.
Yeah, because you have a witness.
Well, we don't know whether they're witnesses, right? They could, like, obviously they could be liars, but yeah, I guess
That's why there's
I'll
a number,
take it, I'll
because
take it.
at the beginning it's just a hunch, but when it becomes a pattern, it becomes proof. Yeah, but that's not what I'm trying to say. It's not that I'm playing favorites. It's just
I got you
I'm
guys.
trying to define the
I got you all.
thing.
I got you guys fucked up. Let's about something else.
Yeah, so-
Every time I open my mouth, it's a different discussion, isn't it? How are you, Num? How was your fucking New Year, bro? You bitch. Where were you last week?
Last week I was in London.
He
the
told
whole
us he
2
was gonna
weeks.
be busy, bro.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Being a dick, man. for
Bitch.
not even
Bitch. How's my nephew?
Your nephew is playing with his cousins. The whole of what last 3-4 days. He just been playing with his cousins. It's so nice. It's so wholesome.
Yeah.
He finally has children to play with, basically. Because obviously here he's lonely, just me and my wife and him. So it's lonely for him. He doesn't have much friends.
He hasn't gone to like daycare yet or school or stuff like that.
Daycare is expensive, but no, not school yet. I think he can go to school at 2.5 years old.
2.5 years old.
Yeah.
Man, Sweden is fucking luxury, bro. We just have that luxury.
Mhm.
That's why I wanted him to move here in 2017.
Yeah, man. Freaking, I want you. To be fair, you made a very compelling case. So I also wanted to move, but I was like, okay, let's see. I tried, and it's not like I didn't try. I tried. I started applying like aggressively to a lot of Swedish companies. To and obviously once they found out, oh, okay, so you're foreign, you want to come into Sweden, you want us to sponsor you. Um, they said that it's just going to be too much cost for them. They're better off just getting someone who is a Swedish national.
Mm. Yeah, because as
Yeah,
soon as you here in Sweden, as soon as your kid take his first breath, everything for him is free
yeah, man, freaking lucky.
until he's 25, right? It was 18 before, and then they changed it to 20, and then 21. Now it's 25.
I don't know.
Healthcare,
Healthcare is always free.
not after.
Dental gets removed after 25.
Mm.
Healthcare is always the same. We have a discount on everything.
Yeah.
It'll be 100 crowns to go see my doctor.
Right.
But then,
Yeah,
100
then
crown.
kids get paid as well for going to school here in Sweden.
Yeah.
Kids get paid for going to school.
Well, not kids, the parents.
You lost so lucky.
See, son of a kid has the right.
By
to
the
money.
way, when am I gonna get a nephew? Yeah, both of you
Kevin?
work on that.
Work in progress. Okay.
I don't know. I don't have one right now. I don't have a. It's not like I'm looking.
Well, you don't.
You know.
I don't know. Just make a nephew, man. Be quick about it.
I don't want a son though. I don't want
Yeah,
a son as a
but-
first child. I mean, I guess you gotta be happy when you got first. But I guess
Exactly.
that's gonna be a very disappointing gender reveal, I guess. You're gonna be like, oh damn it! I wanted a girl.
No, I think a boy is easier to handle.
Oh, you know what I just fucking remembered.
But
So, a guy, right? Obviously, he got married and stuff like that. Him and his wife wanted to, get a daughter, but I guess the wife didn't want a daughter first. She wanted a son and all that stuff. So this guy, obviously, he went around to all his family and they talked. Apparently, all of the time he was saying that, oh, he really wants a daughter. He really wants a daughter. He really wants a daughter.
Mm.
A lot of people reported him for being a pedophile because he wanted a daughter.
no.
Man, people are gonna
Yeah.
be offended for you nowadays, isn't it?
Well, you know
He
that people
no,
shit,
but
man.
but what's stupid is he got arrested. He got arrested for this. He stayed in jail for a whole week, or in a holding cell for a whole week because he wanted a daughter. What the
Man,
fuck?
it's fucked up.
So
That's
maybe
culture.
JR, don't say that on the internet too much.
Nah, dude.
You have to be careful nowadays, man.
You don't tell people shit, man. You just disappear and come back when you're done.
LBT, was that? Was it Laffy gone? Laffy. LBGTQ.
What?
LBGTQ. Is that what it's called?
LGBTQ.
Laffy gone black too quick. Give me a second.
Luffy gone black.
Laffy gone black too quick. Yeah, LBGTQ. I think it's called. Man, those human beings will be offended for you, bro. You don't need your family back, bro. Look, bro. Okay, you're half
Yeah.
Pakistani, you're half Filipino.
Yep.
Let's say Kevin here, who's Colombian, wear a Pakistani suit. You know, one of those traditional ones.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see
Would you
what
be
you're doing, yeah.
offended, or would you be
No.
like, "Damn, you look good"?
Bro, if you come to Pakistan, right, and
Yeah.
and in a way, let's say you don't wear the traditional dress, like it's almost like who the fuck are you?
Right. So let's say Kevin is wearing the same outfit. Let's say he's white. And he's wearing the same outfit, right? Put him in a campus and ask a bunch of people if they should be if it's offended or not. If it's offensive or not.
Bro, you know
Look
what
how
I'll
they
tell
will
you, right?
react, bro.
No.
I was talking
You know
about
what I'll
it the
tell
other day.
you. You know what I'll tell you. There is this one vlogger, right? He's a complete white guy.
Yeah.
He's been living in Pakistan for the past, I think, 4 or 5 months, right? Just go look at any of his vlogs. You see, you point out one person that gets offended with his, his dress style. In fact, they give him free, free clothes, free food, free everything. It's like, yeah, wear this, wear this. It's traditional.
Yeah.
They give it to him for him to wear.
That's what I'm
You don't
saying.
see
People will
anyone
get
there that's gonna
offended
get
for you.
offended. You don't. I think is
Pakistan, bro.
being offended is a Western privilege. That's what it is.
It's the worst.
People too much free time. Have too much free time. No, I was gonna ask.
Well,
I
they
was
need
talking
to complain
this
about
yesterday. How is
something.
Pakistan actually? I never thought of going, but maybe. Why not?
It's beautiful, bro. It depends on where you're going, obviously, but it's beautiful.
Depends. Not this area. Not this area. Not so good. Not so good. But here, it's good. Here,
No. As in, you need to realize, even in Sweden, you will say that, you know what, you should probably avoid these areas. It's the same in
Depending.
Pakistan. There are some areas you avoid. There's some areas that you should probably go.
Yeah. What kind of climate do you have there?
It's quite warm. Even right now, apparently, it goes down to like three degrees centigrade at night, but it's still like quite warm.
Well, it's still over zero, so that's winning for us.
Yeah.
Do you get
But
snow and
if you
stuff?
wanted to, there are some very high up areas that you can actually get snow there, if you really
No,
wanted
I don't
to.
like snow, bro. Which makes you think I like snow, bro. I'm from Sweden. We have enough of it here. That's why I want to go to tropical.
No,
places.
but definitely, there are
Hey,
a lot of
you
really
know.
good areas in Pakistan you can go to. It's all fun.
You know,
Yeah.
when you're coming here though.
Well, I don't know.
The way my bank account is set up.
I don't know. I don't know, because I'm gonna go now to Pakistan. I'm gonna be there for about 3 weeks. I don't know. I could maybe try sometime in the summer.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't experienced Sweden in the summer yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He cried when he was here in summer. He's like, oh my god, nature.
Bro, all I really care about is let's have a freaking campfire. That's all I really care about.
Kumbaya,
Campfire, do
my
some
lord.
barbecue.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I
we did
really
some.
care
We did
about.
some of that, didn't we? We roasted some marshmallows.
Oh yep.
That shit was
Roast
fun.
some marshmallows, hot dogs. I got to cut wood. I got to chop wood. What else could I ask for?
Yeah, bro. I think we're good there with
Woke up to
episode, no?
freaking bad memories. Woke up to a freaking naked guy sleeping next to me.
Just staring at you when you sleep.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I woke up and he's just staring at me like, bro, what are you doing?
Surprise. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Kevin woke up once. He was like, something's poking him on his back.
Ilan, is that your flashlight or are you happy to see me?
Remember,
Flashlight?
we were living. Me and Kevin used to live together before.
Oh, that must have been so sharp.
Kevin woke up one day, something poking him.
Yeah, Kevin, that must have been so sharp at your back.
My life changed that day. I was a different man.
It's a fucking morning. What do you want to do? Anyways,
Yeah. I think we're done. We're down to one viewer. I think it's just Ina watching us now.
Yeah,
This
just
point.
me.
It was okay. We went good. Let's see what we
I
do.
hope you're good, bro. I hope your family's good.
Yeah,
I
man.
missed you.
We're good. We're
I
good.
missed my nephew, obviously.
Yeah, man. We need
Yeah,
to
hopefully.
yeah,
Ciao.
link up. We'll see how this year works out, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll go to Pakistan.
Don't worry, man. Like I said, I'm gonna become a millionaire, hopefully.